Hello everyone, it's Lola here again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a very delicious eggplant stew. So if you love eggplants like I do, then this is for you. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is just to dice up my eggplants just like this. So once that is done, I'm going to be pouring everything inside my bowl, and to that I'm going to be adding some salt. Then I'm going to be pouring some hot boiling water on top of this. And by doing this, I'm just kind of creating a marinade for my eggplant, which is going to allow it to become more flavorful once it's done. This eggplant will kind of float on the water. So what you're going to do is just to press it down a little bit while mixing it, just to make sure everything is well immersed inside the water. So I'm just going to leave this aside for about 5 minutes or thereabouts. So here in my pan, I'm going to be adding about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Any good cooking oil will also work for this. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to be adding my diced onions, and I'm going to be stir frying that until it becomes translucent. So now I'm going to be adding some minced garlic together with some chili flakes, and I'll also be cooking this for another 2 minutes. So it's now time to stir in our tomatoes. I've cut these tomatoes into big chunks because it's still going to melt anyways, so whether you cut it big or small, it doesn't really matter. So right now I'll be seasoning this with a little bit of salt, black pepper, and paprika. Then I'm just going to stir this together until everything is well combined. So now I'm just going to cover this up, and I'll leave it to cook again for another 3 to 5 minutes so that the tomatoes can release some of its juice. So now I'm going to be adding my smoked fish. Today I'm using smoked salmon. You can use any smoked fish of your choice, and this is going to give my eggplant a good depth of flavor. However, if you don't have any smoked fish around the house, simply use 1 seasoning cube. That is going to work just as well. So at this point, I'm going to be stirring in about a cup of chicken stock. Then I'm going to be adding my eggplant. Now, you want to make sure you stir this eggplant very well so that everything is well coated with the sauce. And once that is done, I'm just going to cover this up, and I'll leave it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. But I'm going to be checking this and stirring it every now and then to make sure the eggplant doesn't get burnt. And if along the way the sauce gets too thick and you haven't reached your desired softness, you can easily add some more water or stock. So here we go, the eggplant is well cooked, but before I go, I'm going to be adding some bell peppers. I'm using the red, green and yellow bell peppers today. Any variety of bell peppers will work perfectly for this. Also, I'm going to be adding some scallions, and I'm going to stir everything together. So I'll just cover this up once again, and I'll be leaving it to simmer for about 1 to 2 minutes. And there we have it, our eggplant stew is all done. Can you see how colorful and beautiful this looks? And it tastes even more delicious. So you can serve this over your rice, your pasta, couscous, yam or potatoes, or simply use it just as you please. So that is it again for today. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. And by the way, all the details of this recipe can be found in the description box below. Until next time, I'll talk to you shortly. Enjoy.